So Burnley 0, Arsenal 2. Another clean sheet, 9th clean sheet on the spin in all competitions. 4 games in a row in the Premier League without conceding a shot on target. Our striker scored today. Jokeris FC is back again. And yeah, we're actually relentless right now. We're so defensively sound that I think teams just give up. Like literally, I think they just give up. You can't open Arsenal up like you used to be able to. Yeah, and some of these players have been playing out their skin. Declan Rice, for me, mate, we did the watch along. I thought Declan was outstanding today. Jokeris, apparently it was a muscular injury. Yeah, but it was a precaution rather than his F. Same with Zubimendi, who's suspended for Tuesday. Make sure you sub to Southern Guna. Link will be in the title. And yeah, man, it's looking all right now.
Yeah, man. We have more clean sheets than a hotel, my friend. We are sitting pretty. Let me tell you something. That kind of attack in that game today, when Jokeris whipped that ball from one end to the other end, we went in, Declan header. That is champagne football we saw today. Let me tell you something. We played that game today, and this is a pattern that I'm starting to like. We are starting to impose our will on teams. Not one time in the last few years have we imposed our will on teams and say, hey, well, you're not going to do this today. You're not going to do this today. You're not going to do that. If you're going to do something, it's going to be something we don't know anything about. And we've done it. I told you all during the broadcast, I said the second half of that game, the boys were bored. We need something to do. Let's let them have the ball. And they just goofed off. They just kind of goofed off with them. You know, they let them feel like they was doing something. 0 shots. 0.
Their first shot on goal was about 75th minute. Yeah. In their actual first shot.
And we were all pissed about that, including the players on the pitch. Everybody was mad about that. Just shows you turn of fortune at this football club this season. Jokeris, 6 goals. That's 6.
I did say he bagged 20 in spite of this manager, mate.
6 goals. I just want to let people know that's 6 goals. 6 goals already from the striker. That's 6. And this is in the league. This is in succession. So he scored the last 2 league games. Hey, man, maybe he's finding a little bit of form in the league. But that's what we need, Lee. We need more consistent play like that, comprehensive victories. And we need to continue to build on this. I told you something before we started recording here. I don't want Manchester United anywhere near us in this table. I want us to be so far away from teams to where it's just basically people that say, well, the league was wrapped up when, back in this, whatever. That's how I want it to be. If they caught us at 8 points, that means we need to have 16 to 20. Just in case something goes wrong. We need to have enough padding to where it won't even affect us. That's the mentality that we have to have. We have to be running away with it. We're sitting here watching Liverpool and Aston Villa right now. And this is why I keep going back to the beginning of the season. If we would have went to Anfield and kicked Liverpool in the mouth, this would probably be over with here.
Yeah, they'd be out.
Yeah,
they'd be gone. They'd have what, they're 10 behind us as it stands.
Yep.
Well, 9 because it's currently a draw. Yeah, so 9 behind. They'd be 12 behind if we had won that game.
Yep.
12. That's game over.
Yep. Lee, there's only a few things that the way this team is rolling right now, there's a few things that'll give us a little trouble. 1, that's injuries. 2, if the manager wants to start tinkering. 3, if we get overconfident and just start taking off games. Oh, well, we wrap this up. Because people got to realize we've played a lot of games at home this first half of the season so far. And we're going to have to hit the road a lot in the second half of the season. And that's where we're going to find out, if our bread is buttered. Because if we can continue this form like we did today, which was a road win today, at Turf War, a place that we historically under this manager have struggled. But that was a horrific Burnley team that we saw today. That team is destined. You hear me? Destined to go right back down. Need to go right on back on down.
We've got a tougher challenge next weekend because we've got a team that have been promoted that actually look half competent.
Yep, and they've got a captain. They got the shocker that we thought. Oh, I thought Liverpool scored that. They've got a captain that we thought we were buying initially.
Yeah,
that was the shocker we thought we were getting. Initially.
I was just looking on the Premier League website. Funny enough, yeah, their goalkeeper's kept 4 clean sheets this season. He's 3rd in the league for clean sheets.
Yeah, so it's going to be a battle.
And Raya's top.
Yeah, are we going there? We're going to the Stadium of Light.
Yep, it's away.
Yeah, so yeah, that's a tough place.
So if we've got 3, we had the away game today, away game in midweek, and then that away game, and then the next game after the international break is Tottenham at home.
Yep. So
and then after that, that's when we're going to get challenged. Yeah. Because we've got Chelsea, Bayern Munich, like Tottenham, Chelsea, Bayern Munich,
all in a row.
Or Tottenham, Bayern Munich, Chelsea.
Yep. So we need to continue to do this. It's Tuesday. Slavia Praha need to take them to the sword. Goal differential, get all that kind of stuff sold up. Because I think if we can get past them and Bayern, then guess what? We'll probably be sitting pretty good going into the Champions League, and then we don't even have to deal with playoffs in that. We just move on.
Nope. We ain't conceded a goal in the champs yet either.
Yep. And so I think he's going to probably go strong on Tuesday, just for that reason. We all know he has an ego. He's going to want to say, hey guys, we need to give no goal, zero, no goal,
0 guys.
Champions League now.
But you know what, mate? Yeah, like it does feel different this season, yeah. And listen, people will be watching this and watching streams that I've done and watch-alongs that we do, and so on. So, oh yeah, you're negative all the time. No, this is all we want, yeah. And this season, yeah, the league is shit. Let's just be real with it. It's rubbish. Yeah, the quality of football is disgusting. Yeah, but at the same time, I don't care.
But
just
you know what?
Win the league when it's disgusting. Win it.
But you know what, Lee? The league in its current state plays right into the way this manager wants to play these games. So
because we're the best at it. We're the best
at making turning shit into sugar.
Well, you hear his press conferences.
Yeah,
I want to cause chaos.
Yeah,
he's chaos. He says chaos every time.
Yeah.
He causes chaos. And I'll be honest, Matty. Yeah, we are inevitable. Yeah, on set pieces. Our Declan Rice corners are ridiculously good. Every single one. I can't remember the last time he took a bad corner. Yeah, they don't always lead to goals. Every time he hits that sweet spot, man, it's like, wow. Gabby's always free.
He is about as reliable as your clock hitting midnight every day. I'm serious. I mean, it's almost if you give him 4 chances, 2 going in, or at least he's gonna get one of them.
Yeah,
that's where we at now, especially if Magalhaes on the pitch. That's where we are. And now you're bringing in Jokeris. You're getting him involved on these set pieces.
Yeah. Look at the one the other week. Yeah, where he was Johnny on the spot, tapped it in. Yeah, and the one today, Johnny on the spot, tapped it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like I don't understand. Yeah, like how people moan about these set pieces. Everyone's doing them. Yeah, and the thing is, right? Pep ball. Oh, let's all blame Pep. Pep's ruined football. No, Pep hasn't ruined football. It's everyone copying him when they're not Pep. Yeah, everyone's trying to copy. That should have been a goal. Everyone's trying to copy our set pieces. But guess what? We're the best at it, mate. They're not going to beat us at our own game. And do you know what the funniest thing for me is? The set piece coach came from Man City.
There you go.
He came from Man City. Yeah, but we're so good defensively. You know, we were sat there on the watch along debating and arguing about whether it was on target or not. Yeah, that shot they had at the end. Look at this breakaway. Oh, man. But going forward today, first half, I thought we were outstanding. Yeah, the only negative. Oh, that's a great save.
They hit the post.
Yeah, the only negative for me today was Bukayo Saka. Again, it didn't matter. Yeah, because we still got 10 other players that are on the job. Well, the goalkeeper.
That's the difference. That's the difference in last year and this year. This is why it's quite refreshing to see that we're this far along and we're being consistent. Because you know, you just don't know with this team. You know, but this year it looks like everything is starting to settle in. The guys are starting to play with a little bit more confidence. They look like they've been playing together for a while now, and they look.
Yeah, but when they go out on the pitch, they know they're good.
Yeah,
defensively.
I mean, history has to
And
show.
everyone's rattled because they know when we get a corner, they're fucked. They know they can't have a shot, and if they do, they have to snatch it, which is why they don't score.
Lee, there's no way these players, regardless of how much flack we've gained them, we've given them. There's no way that these players can't look at themselves and say, "Hey, look, we've been in and around competing for the last 4 years, 3 or 4 years. We know we're a decent team. We've just got to put it all together." And this year, you're starting to see signs where they're starting to put it together. They're starting to, lock down teams. Like I said, we locked down Burnley, locked them down. That game was not even close on any form of fashion, and the sheet reflects that. I mean, we basically said, "Oh, we'll take what we did athletic. We'll do the same thing to you. We don't need to score as many goals, but we'll just impose our will." That athletic game showed me quite a bit about this team this year. That
we were ruthless that second half.
Yeah,
because normally when we go 2-0 up, we'll just shut shop. We just carried on going.
They were like, no,
and that was the mark card. And fair play to the manager. Fair play to them players. Because we could have just shut up shop and just pass the ball around the back and walk like we did the second half today. Yeah. But he wanted to lay a marker down, I think, in that and say, yeah, cool. When these men all come off the pitch in their games, around Europe, they're all going to sit there and they're going to see we battered Atleti 4-0. They're going to go, oh, shit. Yeah. If we play Barcelona, that's a bit of a problem for me because they got Pedri's out for 6 weeks.
That's Lee, that goes back to.
But Bayern's a problem as well. Yeah, and that's going to be a big test this month.
And this is why when people say, well, do you think we can win the Champions League? I'm not so sure about that. But I can tell you this. There's no reason we shouldn't be in for domestic cups this year. There's absolutely no reason this year that the quality that we've seen the last several weeks here that we should not be in for domestic cups this year. There's no reason. There's no excuse. You hear me? There's no excuse that we should not at least be at minimum this year winning a double, a Carabao Cup in this Premier League. Minimum, based off of what we've seen. I'm taking the evidence that's been presented to us for the first 10 games of this season. As right now, the form we're in, there's no reason. Now, we could drop form later on. That's a different ball game. But as of today, as I'm talking to you right now at 4:23 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today on the 1st of November, what we've seen for the first few months of this season, there's no reason we shouldn't be. This is why I keep going on about this Carabao Cup. People think I'm crazy. Oh, what is he? Because that we have to set up a standard of success.
If we beat Palace, we're in a semi-final.
Yeah, and if we win the final, then the sky's the limit with this team because then they'll believe.
Exactly.
They'll believe that we can go ahead and we can go do some things this year. But they're on the cusp, Lee. They're on the cusp, and we just need to continue to keep this behavior up. The manager just keeps he's not. If you notice, he ain't as wild as he was last year. He's actually sitting down watching the game. Kind of.
He has chilled a bit. Today he went legging it. I was fuming. Yeah. He went legging it down the touchline to try and get the ball out of his pregnant. Other than that, he's not bouncing around, jumping around.
Yeah, he's not like he normally is. And I think that has.
And if he wins the league, mate, sorry.
Yeah, I just think that has a lot to do with you got Heinz on the sideline with you. You've got
seen it, done it, won it.
Albert. You got veterans with him to assure him that hey, you don't have to. You're fine where you are. You can tell, hey man, we're good. Just chill out.
Yeah, just calm down because you're just going to rattle this lot, and then we might concede. Just chill. Just sit down. And let's not take the piss here. Gabriel Heinz played under Fergie.
Yeah, so that's a high stress situation. High stress. Total.
And it's no coincidence since we brought that guy in. By the way, our defense got even better. Oh shit, they fucked this up, Villa. Oh, that should have been 1-0. Wow. Yeah. But this game's end to end, by the way. Yeah, but Matty, always love, man. Much love, man. Make sure you check out Jez's fan cam, my fan cam, Kenny's fan cam. Make sure you sub to Southern Gooner. I'm going live on the emergency meeting right now for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And make sure you check that out. This Liverpool game is end to end. Yeah, it could have been 2-2 already, but it's 0-0. But we'll take a draw. But what you got coming up, mate?
We're going to be in. I'm going to try to be on for the Champions League this week. And I think I'll be. Well, next weekend is up in the air. I've got a friend of mine that had a personal issue there, so I might have to go up the road there next weekend. So hopefully we'll see how that plays out. But we'll be back. Hopefully sometime this week we'll link up, do something. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing something. If I can get a free day, I'm thinking about streaming. I was going to do it yesterday, but I was too tired. Getting up at 4 a.m. to catch a flight was rough.
The only
Rough.
4 a.m. I see is when I'm getting in bed.
Yeah, that's when you normally going to sleep. Man. I was getting up to go to the airport, man. That was rough.
How long is the flight from New York?
Not that bad. It's about 2.5 hours.
It's like flying from Spain to England.
Yeah, not that bad.
That's how big America is, people. Listen, bless up, matey, always. And we're out, guys. Emergency meeting, get on it.